and we got there. We did just get there. Wow, what an amazing game. They almost crawled back. Wow, that was so close. Hello YouTube, welcome to ImNotFine. Today we are going to have a look at Florian Voldaren Scion in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by burning the opponent and dealing 25 damage to them. So, our commander gives us basically a card advantage or card selection based on how much damage we dealt to them before the post-combat main phase, and then in the post-combat main phase we get to look at the top X, where X is the damage dealt to them. This doesn't have to be combat damage. So one of the best ways to play him is as a card advantage engine, and not even necessarily as a turn 3 play, maybe a turn 4 play. So because you have to play the card right away, you need some additional mana to make this work. So, for example, play you could do on turn 5, you swing in with like some creature, for example, you hit them, then you play Florian, and then you look at the top cards, and then if there's nothing interesting, you can pick a land and just play that land, or you can just pick up a burn spell, throw it at their face, and that is the main concept at hand here. We are really leaning very heavily into the burn plan side of things with cards like Electrostatic Fields, and not that much focus is on combat damage. We have some cards that attack, but most of them have evasion, for example like Lightning Phoenix, Rampaging Ferocidon has Menace, these dragons are big and also have flying and haste, right? So since we're not winning on the board most of the time, we're also not playing like just creatures that are just there to attack. Some of them can just grow absolutely massive, like a Soul-Scar Mage, right? Or still just be used as an effective burn spell like Fanatical Firebrand, but most of the time we're not contesting the board too much. Another card that I just want to point out is absolutely amazing in this deck is Toralf's Disciple. Let's say that we're on the play and they have a relatively normal curve, right? And so if we're on the play, we draw 7, then by turn 3 we've drawn 2 more cards, and then by turn 4 3 more cards. So let's say our deck is like 98 cards, for the sake of argument 90 cards, or 88 cards, right? Even simpler math. And we attack on turn 3 with Toralf's Disciple, shuffle 4 into the deck. They likely couldn't kill it on attack, and then it attacks again. Then they trade it, but now we've shuffled 8 bolts into our deck. And not even considering the 1 lightning bolt we start with in our deck, basically 10% of our deck is now lightning bolts. And that is pretty amazing. Like a little bit less than 10%. We've just, yeah, but like we just have so many lightning bolts that we can just almost reliably go Florian and just burn lightning bolts at their face, finding more lightning bolts, and yeah, pretty neat stuff. Overall, I think this deck is fairly simple in its game plan, but has a lot of cool decisions to make, and I'm excited to play it. And if you enjoy this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, and if you don't, just write me in the comments how much you hate this video. Anyways, let's jump right into it. We are ready to play against Raska Golgari Queen. And let's see. We have a 1-drop, which is always a pretty nice thing. We don't have too many bait plays coming up. Sure, start with the Knight of Ebon Legion. So there is an interesting concept going on in this deck where I actually usually try to avoid playing dual color lands early if I can help it, because let's look at it this way. If I Florian on turn 4 and then I don't know if I'm gonna get a black 1-drop card or a red 1-drop card, then I want to play the duel from hand to see what I actually get there. That is the idea. So Chandra, Dress to kill, We can also just plus.
Listen, pal, I'm with the Gatewatch, so you might.
And let's get this Cauldron Familiar out of the way. And swing in at their face. Knight of the Evolution grows. Man, this is disgusting. I love it. Raska probably minusing on something here. Not sure what card though. Chandra makes a lot of sense.
Come on, Chandra. I know you can do better.
I think I want to hit a land drop off this Florian. So, do you. And we dig too deep. Hopefully that's enough for land. It is. We rarely need more than 2 black sources, so usually just go for the red. They have a board wipe that could be unfortunate here. Okay, that's an Elder Gargoth that is easily dealt with. Know this, yep. And now a bit of thinking begins, because I don't actually grow my board here from playing cards, so I can't just attack, and I think I dig already deep enough that I don't need to dig deeper basically, and I want to see what my options are of Florian. Ooh, Curse of Shaken Faith is pretty tempting. Yeah. Because now they have a hard time coming back, because Curse of Shaken Faith makes it so if they play more than 1 spell a turn, they get burned, and I could have went light up the stage, draw a land off the light up, and play. Yeah, they absolutely filthy. GG. We are already playing against Niv Mizzet Perrin. And ooh, we have a 1-drop. That's always lovely. Oh, and I can do some cute stuff where I trigger the spectacle before combat. The colors are kind of awkward, and the hand is exactly not what I wanted this matchup. So if I was in a creature matchup, I would love this, because like they're on control, so risk factor doesn't necessarily do too much right now. I kind of just want my planeswalkers, those kinds of things in control matchups. Yeah, this is actually much better, because I can clear the way with Inquisition of Kozilek. I would love to have a 2-drop here. That would make things really, really good. And then I can start just shuffling in lightning bolts with Toralf's Disciple. Ooh. Okay, start with Inquisition. This is tricky. Is it a Braid is instant, which is very relevant, right? But Lava Coil does exile the Lightning Phoenix. So I can this is interesting. So I can, on turn 3, I play Lightning Phoenix, swing in at them. Then on turn 4, I think I will hold that for now. Yeah. Okay. So Lightning Phoenix swings in, and that probably just dies, right? To a Braid. Yeah. And then next turn I can hopefully swing in with the Toralf's Disciple. And then I can bring the Lightning Phoenix back, which is pretty great if you ask me. They could jump with a Shark. I think that is actually just a really good play here, because that prevents me from getting back the Phoenix. And also the Toralf's Disciple was the reason why I wanted the instant speed interaction out of their hand. Yep, and they go for the jump. If I'd, yeah, Makes a lot of sense. Okay. Fight with fire, that is fine. That means that my Rancor will come through. Land off the top, no land off the top. Ooh. Can also just exile like sorcery or... interesting. Florian, Mox, Amber, and Cemetery Gatekeeper would be a thing. Yeah, I think I like it. So Florian, and then end it with Gatekeeper. And instant versus sorcery, I think it's more likely that they have instants. Okay. Let's see. They play land, and I assume that they play Niv, right? Could just switch. Yeah, I think I like. Ooh, they don't even play Niv here. Interesting. So here, to be honest, I already messed up. Shouldn't have played this land. But oh well, it's too late now. Goldspan Dragon. Swing in. And I don't get a treasure. What is this? Wizards. Yeah, nerf version coming in hot, basically. Peel 5 off the top. Ooh, that's a Thoughtseize or a Bolt? Oh, I have to play it now, right? Yeah, so I'm going with the Bolt. Yeah. So my thinking was if they like deal with this Mox Amber somehow, that would have been really annoying, right? That's why I tapped it. But yeah, okay. I've also just forgot about the Lightning Phoenix, to be completely honest. I just forgot about it. Anyways, don't mind me. I'm not misplaying at all. You are. So Nerf hits the field, I assume. And they swing in with Brazen Borrow? Do they? Oh, Dark Ritual. Yep. Ah, no. Frick. That is... okay. Yep. So, do this, I think. Yep. And we swing with both here, I think. Yep. I just really want to kill this Niv. Yep. Florian. And I think I just grab a play with fire off the top to deal with Niv. I could... yeah, right. Pew pew. And the question is, do I want to spend this one treasure to get the Lightning Phoenix back from the graveyard? Ah, ew. Oh, that is game probably. Yeah, I don't see myself winning this now. Yeah, they managed to untap with Niv, and I think I'm just dead. Could have went with Pillar of Flame and then... no, okay. I don't think there was something I... oh, man. Yeah, and... so the way I could just kill Niv is... oh, I'm dead. GG. We are ready to play against Sarah. And this should be a good matchup though. Interesting. A bunch of burn. This kind of depends how they build the deck, right? Like, that's a big problem in like public matches. You don't know what the opponent is playing. So if this is like mono white aggro with Sarah as a commander, or just like mono white flyers, then yeah, this hand is good because I can just burn away all these flyers and just get value with Florian. If they are mono white control and try to get to the -6 as soon as possible, then I just might be in absolute trouble, right? So I think I will mold this. That better? Kinda is, I guess. Oh, that is perfect. Okay, what do you have here? I think I just need to get rid of this Archon of Sun's Grace before it spirals out of control. Flying, lifelink, basically everything that I don't want to see on the other side of the field. Oh, are you serious? Could play Hive and then just Sovereign Spite. But the problem is if I play with Fire the Orator, that or just like Bone Crusher the Orator. Yeah, I think it's fine. Sure, get Bone Crushered. Then this comes into play tapped, but you know, what can you do? Don't want to let them have life for no reason. And I mean, they're playing already Radiant Fountain, so my luck, I guess. So they gain life with Dawnbringer Cleric. Ooh, beautiful. Interesting. Sure, let's play Bone Crusher. I want them to exile something with Skyclave here, where I can just like play with Fire the Skyclave and get actually a body back. Okay. Just play Florian. It's fine. Faces Haven, Sarah. They make an angel, I assume. Good call. I do like I could just Sovereign Spite and see what I get. I kind of like that. Yep, no attacks. I do like Electrostatic Field to burn them out. Yeah, let's go for it. So this, you, and then I could play with Fire the Sarah, or I could play with Fire the Apparition. Kind of like them not having a Sarah, because this can just get extremely annoying if this gets to Emblem. And they missed one land drop, so they have to top deck 2 lands before they can play their commander again. Cosmos Elixir, yay. Life gain. Why? But if we manage, like, somebody count, if I win this, somebody count up the all the life that my opponent gained this game. Sword Point Diplomacy. Pew pew. Okay. I assume I don't get the Cemetery Gravekeeper, right? That is the one card I think they won't give me, so that's at least... Oh, they give me the card. Oh, whoa, interesting. I think I just passed to main 2 here. Okay. Choose one of these. Oh. Roiling Vortex does seem nice. It does seem very nice. Yes. So we play... You. and prevent the opponent from gaining life this turn. I like that. I like that. Lyra. Ew! Ew! But I'm very glad that I got a Roiling Vortex here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just have to Royal Eruption this Lyra. There is no way I can let that thing live. If I get one more removal spell, I'm kinda good. Is this a May? No, it's not a May. Just flying life linkers. I just feel like that could have been a bad matchup. I thought, like, if this was like mono white aggro, right? But no, this is like flying life linkers, and I don't feel like there is enough anything basically that I could have done here. 1, 2, Chandra. Boom.
I know I'm on track.
You. Ooh. Yep, you. No attacks. And they should absolutely just go face here. Right? That's what they should do, in my opinion, at least. But maybe they just take the bait and go for the Chandra Torch of Defiance. Okay. Interesting.
Well, that was a disaster.
Didn't even have time to deploy the Cemetery Gravekeeper. Stop it! Opponent! Yeah, I can't beat this. GG. We are ready to play against Rashmi. And yeah, let's try for a creature. No luck, but I think the hand is decent. If they have like a Llanowar Elves here, we can shock that. They don't. That is fine. Yeah, we take the time to. Don't think. I just think just getting the damage in with the Firebrand is probably correct here. Cold Seer, yep, nothing we could have done about it anyways. Ooh. So Dark Ritual, Florian. No. Honestly, just Chandra. I say just deploy that. Swings in for damage each turn. Not much I can do about it. Recurs my Dark Rituals and whatnot. Really cool plays I can do here. I just have so much mana potentially. Okay. Do I just run into? I could play around a lot of things like Mystical Disputes here, but let's save this for next turn. I want to now. Yeah, I could have played around that even by Dark Ritual, Chandra minus Dark Ritual. But overall, I think those plays weren't really necessary. So, yep. Good Dark Ritual, Heartless Act, they rush me. Nope, they don't even play it. Dark Ritual. Then minus Dark Ritual again. Oh, this is nice opponent indeed. I go with Florian. Spell Swindle. Ah! So see, that is a problem, because now they actually have things to... They have no mana to counter the Sanctum. Oh, yeah, perfect. I just want to get like these burn engines on the field. Those are, I think, pretty important. And I'm going to play this first because if this gets countered, they do not have. I do not have to lose life here. Rashmi. What do they get from the Rashmi trigger? Oh, wow, that is an insane card here. They are being dealt 4 damage a turn though, which is not to be underestimated. So they die in a bunch of turns. Yeah, a bunch of turns is usually the turn I want to aim to killing them. I assume they just slam the Wilderness Wreck. Oh no, they go for a body, which I think is reasonable. But I could also just... Oh, interesting. If I draw land, I'm probably just activating Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Swinging with that. If I don't, I can minus Chandra, sacrifice it basically to try to Heartless Act that thing. Okay. I could minus... No, I don't have a Dark Ritual anymore, right? Yeah. Sure, let's go with the Gutter Snipe. Then we'll deal 1 to them. No, honestly, maybe just...
You guys are great.
No. Just like this. Yep, deal 1 to them. And then they swing in the Chandra, which I think is fine. I got a Snipe plus Shock represents 4 damage. This represents the 5th point of damage. This is the guaranteed 6. So I need to deal 5 more damage effectively. Which is probably... Like, it's probably more likely that I get 2 Sanctum of Stonefangs triggers here. Or maybe even a 3rd, right? They have a hard time killing me. Taking the extra turn here would be great for them. There is the Wilderness Wreck. Can't do anything about it. Drawing a land would be the best thing here.
Time to sleep for a week.
And shock them face so they can't counter the shock. Or if they if they do, they have to tap this Cold Steel Heart and the treasure. Okay, that goes through. Let's see. Negate, yeah, okay, that's fine. So I made them spend mana that they can't easily regain. Let's go to my turn. Yeah. If I want to play this first, so if they like play an expensive counterspell, they don't have anything here. This is interesting. If they have a, if they have a flash creature, I run my Gutter Snipe into it, which would be kind of really bad. So, how much upside do I actually gain? If I swing in and they don't have a flash creature, they go to 5. They effectively go to 4, having the Sanctum of Stonefangs. That's not a lot, right? If they're at 4, this is the guaranteed damage by sacking this, and Rashmi does play a ton of flash cards, and I feel like if they had a Torrential Gearhulk, they would have flashed back a counter spell to counter the Theater of Horrors. So I don't think they have that. They're holding priority potentially because of this Midnight Clock. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay, that was a very, very important attack here to make. Getting in this free 3 damage is just amazing here. because Sanctum does probably just kill him. If they don't go into a bunch of extra turns here, I'm pretty fine, and doesn't look like it. Okay, Night Clock. They go to untap. Yep, Theater of Horrors. If I just get one burn spell, that might be amazing. Nope, I didn't. That is fine. I'm just going to pass the turn here. Yep. Because I can just activate the Theater of Horrors to slowly burn them out. No point in giving them any point of interaction whatsoever, basically. Okay, mission briefing, what can that get back? Ooh, a Whirlwind Denial. So I have to watch out for that. Yep. Yeah, they currently can't cast Whirlwind Denial here. I do need to top deck one instant or sorcery here for the Gutter Snipe. They currently don't have anything in graveyard that they can flashback to deal with this. Because, well, they can Whirlwind Denial this Fanatical Firebrand in theory, but I can also just pay for it. Yeah, this is a nail biter. But it was like this thing put in work like that. I think that just like did 6 damage, 5 damage. So great value overall. Sublime Epiphany. Oh, that is nasty. That is, oh my god. Are they getting out of this? No way, right? No way. Insane. They have one counterspell guaranteed here, basically. They just get to brainstorm for free as well. Like, oh man. Oh, wow. This is problematic. Like, really problematic. Oh, they can just... Oh no. They can just flashback the Sublime Epiphany. Oh, I'm in huge trouble here. They should swing in here with Cavalier of Gales, because if they just sit around, they eventually die. If I top deck Lightning Bolt, I win. They can't, like... Yeah. Good swing, I agree. Untap all lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, this is exactly enough to flashback Sublime Epiphany. Oh, that's kind of hot. That is really good. So start here, and I want to play this. And they need to deal with... Okay, flashbacking Sublime Epiphany. If I start out on the Theater of Horrors, then my Gutter Snipe gets bounced. I can't do anything anymore. Yeah, I think I start on one Sanctum, because if they Sublime Epiphany, counter this, bounce the Gutter Snipe. Okay, now they cannot... Yeah, now I followed up with the Theater of Horrors. Mission briefing, bringing back. Yep. That's the card I wanted to see out of their hand, because the mission briefing, now they don't have a Whirlwind now. To put in, yep, bringing back a null, that's fine. The sequencing here was really important, otherwise I would have gotten blown out. And now Thoughtseize you. Gutter Snipe triggers. Heroic Intervention does not give hexproof to face. That is really important. Yep. and I will see what they have once this resolves, and then I can crack my Fanatical Firebrand. Yep, we take their card, and we got there. We did just get there. Wow, what an amazing game. They almost crawled back. Well, that was so close. GG, Florian Byrne coming in clutch. We are done with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. And yeah, Florian Byrne is a pretty hot deck, so to speak. If you want to play this deck on a budget, what can you cut? What do you need? And it looks intimidating at first, for sure, right? It looks intimidating. Well, mana fixing lands are hugely important in this deck because you go from just playing double black and then into triple red sometimes. Well, the big takeaway from like playing this deck on a budget would be you want the same ratios of cards that do similar things. The one card, like burn cards, are probably the most important because I already play, I think, all the like good burn cards. There are not much more good burn cards left. The rest is like 3 mana 3 damage. That's not very efficient. And the cards like Electrostatic Blast are 2 mana 2 damage, but also gives you a ton of card advantage, right? You can this is like a finisher that's also decent at removing creatures because it does 1 more damage to creatures. What you really want to watch out here for here is you want some value engines. So Chandra, Experimental Frenzy, right? You want some ways to close up the game. Kind of these value engines, but Glorybringer, Goldspan, and Rankle are a bit more direct in their approach, right? Just pushing a lot of damage that you can't really immediately stop. And the rest of these expensive cards basically falls into most of these categories. So this is a burn engine that's also card advantage. This is a burn engine. This is a burn engine. Basically, this burns over multiple turns. This is card advantage. This is a burn engine effectively. This is, you know, hard to block, deals damage. Hard to block, deals damage. Hard to block and kind of deals damage / being a, you know, burn engine. So those are the cards that are expensive in this deck, and you can replace them with cards that do similar things. For example, you could include the 3 mana Shrine as well that does deal 1 damage each turn as well, so that's a good budget option. And the cards that I would really like to see, like, you actually have are like the the staples: Mox Ember, Dark Ritual, Inquisition. Those are pretty good. And fast mana's also, like, you don't have too many fast mana options, but fast mana is really good because you can just dump out your whole hand and then just use the extra mana to burn them, drawing into more and more burn cards. If you only run burn cards and you don't run any of these burn engines, you run into the problem of you top deck a burn spell, play burn spell Florian, and then you're back into full top deck mode and you can't deal damage if the board is clogged up, and it's kind of awkward. Yeah. Hope that could help you a bit if you want to play this deck on a budget. It was definitely more rambling than usual. But overall, I think the deck is really fun. It's not the absolute best commander we could have had on Arena for Rakdos Burn, but I think it makes a good impression, and that is important, I think. Hope you enjoyed today's deck, and I will see you tomorrow, as usual.